welcome back to my channel. I am back with yet another book review after being MIA for 4 months. Yeah, I won't lie, I'm having quite a tough year, but this video is not about that. So today I am reviewing Life is Like That Sometimes by Khaya Dlanga, which I finished yesterday. So yeah, I just couldn't keep quiet about it. And yeah, the book is short and sweet, 296 pages long, which I feel one can finish in about 3 to 4 days. Or even 2 days if you are a fast reader, but I am not, honestly. So, yeah, I hope you will enjoy this review. Trigger warning though, suicide and gambling addiction are mentioned in the video. So, yeah, I just had to mention that. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for always supporting me. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you will enjoy this book review just as I enjoyed reading this book. So I am back with yet another book review after, I don't know, a lot of years not doing a book review. But we are reviewing this book. And this book just became a fave for me. I think I took about 2 weeks to finish it, which I could have taken 3 to 4 days. But again, I keep on slacking, Shem. Like, I keep on slacking because I've got a lot on my mind, and they're goa man, like there's goela. So I don't make time for reading, which is sad. But anyway, guys, this video is about this guy and this book. So in this book, Khaya, I'll tell you why in the city boot, because he deserves this title. Khaya lo, Ngubhuti. So he grew up Islalini in the rurals. I think it's called it Dukini, if I'm saying it correctly, but it's a rural area in the Transkei. So he relays and he narrates actually how he grew up, who he stayed with, his relationship with his grandparents, the grandparents' siblings, his cousins, him going to boarding school, etc. So he's those people who grew up in the rurals, but had a parent that lived elsewhere. So he was left with his grandparents, because he also calls his mom auntie. So usually people who grew up with their grandparents call the grandparents mama no tata, and then their biological mom they call auntie. So his mom lived in Tanzania in East London. So he narrates how he grew up as a young boy as Lalini, and then he later moved to boarding school, and then after boarding school he went to Tanzania, and then he ended up at Hudson Park. So another thing that sold me from the beginning is me relating well to, firstly, I'm from the Eastern Cape, so I know Transkei, Nesiskai. And then I grew up as Lalini as well, so I totally relate to how he grew up and all. Although, it's obviously years, like apartheid years and after. I mean, I wasn't born then, but I can relate to the dynamics of growing up as Lalini, following your grandparents everywhere they go, being sent here and there. Um, so yeah, that's what sold me. Like, being from Lalini, also going to a Model C school, while being a rural child. Yabo yonke laa nto. And then throughout the book, man, what a great book, guys. Like, I become speechless. I become speechless how he moved from the rurals to elokishini. Elokishini ke kusemdantsane, how emdantsane bekustoti more than the rurals, and how also naye he became a bit mischievous, and then he'd be told uba uzothunyelwa back ezilalini kuthiwa uyatrokwa ke yonke loo nto. So, and then he ended up losing like his grandmother, moving to his mom. My favorite part in this book is when he starts talking about grief. He talks about grief. He narrates the events in such a way that I just became emotional. Like, I cried my dude off. Like, I cried, okay? Like, bendigida. How he lost his brother, how he lost his mom. And what stood out for me, guys, in this book, what stood out for me is how much of a great guy Khaya is. And that's the reason why I'm saying Khaya, because his brother referred to him as Buti in the book. So he's such a great guy. So, trigger warning, there's suicide, gambling addiction mentioned in the book. So yeah, that I should point out. So Unganga, the younger brother, was battling with gambling addiction, and he was currently living with Khaya in Cape Town. But to me, that's not the whole point. The whole point here is how Khaya dealt with that situation. Guys, when Umdu says no, I've got an alcohol problem, a reaction is different. Ne? You get the people who will want to assist you so that you fight that addiction, or you get people by you like when his brother confessed that, hey, I am battling with gambling addiction, Khaya never had that reaction yoba, yo bra, like ndikuhlalisa kwam, ndikuthathile ndakuhlalisa kwam, uyaphangela, like andikufuni imali andikuthini, but wena umosha imali kwi-gambling nto. He was never that person. Like, his reaction to me showed uba ngubhoti nyhani, like ebe ngubhoti kanganga, like he was really an older brother. After the confession, he was like, great, thanks for telling me. We are going to go through this together. We are going to find solutions together. Do you need help? The guy was like, yep, I need help. He's like, sharp, we are going to get help. you know. Mind you, he's willing to help out after a lot has happened, like after he has lost his TV, you know, PlayStation. He has lost things in the house that are expensive furniture, but not once did he say, but ke ngoku thini ngento zam, you know. No, he was like, yep, okay, you mentioned this, great guy for mentioning, but you've got this problem, let's work through it. Guys, that guy did everything that he could do to help his younger brother. And I love how he was patient. He was very patient with him. He was so kind. But he mentions, because the outcome of all of this is that the younger brother took his life. But and ke ngoku he feels like he was too harsh to him. The precaution measures that he took after his brother was getting worse, he feels like he was too harsh. So he's got this guilt that should he have done something else, then maybe the outcome wouldn't be what it got to. But I never saw it that way. I did not see it that way. I saw such a kind brother. Like, you could tell that he was doing everything out of love. There's a part where he mentions he gave his younger brother a 500 because he did not want to leave him without food, and he did not want to give him a lot of money so that he could have money to gamble. So that 500 was for food. And I'm like, another person would have just left the guy, but uzobona ba mawuthini, nansi indlu naku ukutya, you know, all of those things. But he was never that guy. He never once say ambola lestratweni, like go on the streets, find your own place. That's the part that got to me, that like, this guy is a great person, and I'm judging his character based on this book. I don't know him personally, so another person might know him differently, but to me, judging by what I've read, oh, great guy. And then he narrates a story of the time he lost his mom, and guys, what a, like, those were the saddest chapters for me, like the ones about grief. And you know, like gumgo from losing his brother, losing his mom. But in the end, he ended up finding a good therapist, and he saw, but the guilt is not something that defines who he is. Like, that's not him. It's definitely not him. And that's exactly how I was thinking throughout the whole book when I was reading those chapters. Akhondo ungayizamanga, like akhondo angayenzanga. There's nothing that he did not try to assist his brother. And guys, there's not a lot of people who would do what Khaya did for his brother. There's not a lot. Like, even me, I'm not that patient. Like, I doubt I would have such patience, but because you love someone and you believe in them so much, you give them like that much grace. And like, I'm sold with this book. Like, I become speechless because it was such an emotional book. Like, I was crying throughout, especially towards the end. I was just a mess. But yeah, I just couldn't keep quiet about it. We need to give people the flowers that they deserve. And like that's how I feel about this book. Oh, and also a style of writing, perfect. The chapters are very short. Like you'll find a chapter will be 2 pages. For example, this suicide note chapter, it's 1, 2, and then it ends here on the 3rd page. So that's how short the chapters are. And like it's not long pages and small writing and like very nice and short, sweet chapters. That's how I could get through the book, because the chapters are not long. You'll not dread reading a chapter because you feel like it's too long. Oh, and the language, very nice basic languages used here. There are a few words though that got to me and I had to look them up, but it's not a lot. Like I could get the whole book, and throughout the book he mixes English and Xhosa. But where he's written a Xhosa line, he's going to immediately translate in brackets. So if you are non-Xhosa speaking, you will still get what is being said in the book. So I could relate well to this book, and I love it so much. Like I love it so much, and I love how personal it was. I love how he could relay his personal experiences through a book, and they felt so personal that they get us emotional. Like I got too emotional. So yeah, that's my review. Would I recommend? Definitely. Please get this book. I got this book as a gift. I even posted a TikTok which I'm going to attach here. But please go get this book. It's worth it. It's worth it. And yeah, Khaya Dlanga, I'm sold, my guy. Like I'm a fan of your work. Now I've got 2 favorites. This is number 1, number 1, and then this is number 2. I love these 2 books. Love them so much. I'm still gonna do a review on, I think I haven't done a review on this one, if I'm not mistaken. And this one, why has nobody told me this before? I've finished reading it. I think I'm like a month deep, but I haven't done a review as well. And then I'm currently reading this one, Atomic Habits, but I'm not too far in. I'm probably like 2 to 3 chapters in, so I haven't read much, because I was reading this book and then my gift arrived, and then I was like, Brika Mutu. And then I went straight to this one. So these faves, my faves. So yeah, that's my review, man, on the whole story. I can't stop raving about it. I'm so sorry, like I can't get over it. So yeah, life is like that sometimes.